Hey everybody!
Let's
We
see.
got
Make sure everything's running. Looks good.
y-
Ish.
ish. Okay.
Okay. I think we're
Then
good now.
then a tentative. Hey everybody. Hello. We've got shit running. There's a big dude over there with a jetpack cannon, and God, it's Christmas. There we go. Okay, gotta readjust my volume levels.
All right. So we were on our way to
Fucking-
get the artifact of the Elder, and the rest of them after that.
And it's we're gonna go. We're gonna take those artifacts. They don't go to a museum. We're gonna fucking. We're gonna. Oh God, what are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna kill somebody
Yeah, probably.
in the game, and like maybe kill a Metroid. I don't know. There might be Metroids in this.
I don't know for sure if there are. I've never seen one.
Metroids. Don't believe in them. Ah, crap! I messed up the quote.
I don't believe
I was
they
gonna do the
exist.
princess. I was gonna do the RUSs, and I completely beefed it. You know what? I'll just. It's fine.
Well, Rose just retired.
Yep. That's it for me, folks. I'm out of here.
One bad joke is all it takes.
Listen, it's a tightrope.
Okay.
You mess up once, and it's all over.
Excuse me.
Did that guy just knock you off?
Yeah. What a dick.
What a dick. Hey, there you go. What asshole? God damn it. I feel like I live here now. On this planet at this point.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as like a complaint, just like, wow.
It really is
This is
large.
it's a nicely designed game map. Just like at a certain point you've crossed over it so many times that you just feel intimately familiar with it.
So, you want to know how they got so much detail and such a large map into a GameCube game?
Shoot, yeah.
So it basically loads one room at a time. So right now this hallway that I'm in is the only room loaded. As I walk over here, it starts to load in the next room. When I shoot the door, it finishes loading it.
Oh shit.
And that also means that enemies
Okay.
can't pass through doors.
They can't leave their area.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there's never more than 2 locations loaded at a time.
That's super cool, actually.
Yeah.
It sells the illusion well, like it feels like just a big world.
Yeah.
Excuse me again. And like it also explains why enemies respawn and stuff
Yeah.
as frequently as they do. It's just completely reloading the map.
Yeah. It can keep in memory the whether or not you've defeated enemies in one of the adjacent rooms, but 2 rooms away it has to completely reload everything.
Right. That's actually really clever design. I like that.
Yeah. That's how you pack as many polygons and textures into your game as possible.
By making it simultaneously huge and small all at once.
Yeah.
Man,
Or
I was so... Oh, go ahead.
or you make the game generate everything on load. There's this game I found called K. Krieger.
Oh, go ahead.
Everything
Yeah.
is AI generated in that game.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was only a tech
That
demo,
sounds-
but it was still neat.
Yeah, how did it run?
They made a custom engine that would basically generate everything based on predetermined algorithms. So it would always load the same thing every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it still allowed for the AI to like... Okay, I can imagine it.
I would play it,
Just-
but it's really buggy and weird. It was a tech demo.
Yeah. Just Ah, God. I can't imagine just the amounts of elbow grease that go into making video games work.
Right?
Like, whenever I learn about the various background details, it just sounds like complete madness.
Whatever you gotta do to fit those polygons on screen.
I guess, yeah. Like, oh, I remember learning back in the day about how even in like really visually impressive games, they have these tricks to make things that are in the distance look like they're super detailed or real, but they're not at all that. They're just very basic assets.
Oh yeah, like the Bethesda's games are really good about using tree billboards. It's just basically a square or a rectangular mesh, which is two-dimensional and just has the texture of a tree on it, and it just
and
looks
then
like a real tree from far away.
Is it like, yeah, like as you get closer, it's replaced with the actual model?
Yeah.
Yo.
Of course, they only use the billboards at extreme distances, so it's not super noticeable.
Right. Because if they use it too close, then one, you'd either be able to see that's a billboard, or two, as you get closer, you'd watch it just go.
I mean, that sort of happens anyway, but that's just
Oh.
the engine's weird.
I
It's
think
not
that's just
supposed
kind
to.
of oh, hey. Well, that's environmental destruction.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crime.
So, there's actually a way to knock that down without going through this window, but I've never been able to pull it off. It involves jumping from, like, right here and shooting a missile at exactly the right point. And then if you can move into place fast enough, it'll push you down underneath the world.
Is that a speedrun tactic, or is it just a glitch?
That just fucks with your world, with your game.
Oh, cool. Awesome, why not? Oh, hey, look who it is. Well, look who it is.
Who is it?
Like, I remember, I don't know if anyone else remembers Resistance. I remember Resistance. Really wanted to be Halo at times.
Yeah.
But like with Resistance 2, the developers bragged a ton because they managed to make it where the backgrounds, even in the distance, while still lower res, were actually like 3D.
Yeah.
And like their big bragging point was a cloud. And at the time, I was really into that kind of stuff, and I was like, wow, a cloud! And now it's more like, it's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's really brag-worthy. Although to the programmers, it probably felt incredibly like, this is an accomplishment.
It probably was. I bet a lot of developers use that same technique now.
Oh god, yeah. Like, I actually see a lot of the stuff that they did back then that was considered like this brand new design trick used in a lot of games now.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with Resistance, but if I were to guess, they probably had volumetric clouds where it basically generates a bunch of fog particles and just sort of mushes them together into a 3D object.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It was cool at the time, and it did look, well, for the time period, it looked like actual clouds.
Yeah.
I think upon looking at it nowadays, it'd probably just be like, oh wow, yeah, really cool looking, guys. Because there's sometimes with really cool visual stuff like that, it's like this, where you have to just admire the ingenuity that went into it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's looking back on something that everyone thought was crazy good looking at the time, like Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
And
LA Noire.
oh God, LA Noire. some of the best facial animations in a video game you'd ever seen. And,
It looks like off-brand GTA.
yeah, because the game world and the, like, animations for the rest of the body and the designs for the rest of the body and stuff was just like, ooh,
Yeah, but they did have only a couple of developers on it, on animations.
you remember that, like, I can't even blame those 2 developers, because, like...
Yeah, no, it's definitely... I'm not shitting on the devs that actually worked on it. I'm shitting on the company.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, same, because more power to any developers who get put in that position where it's just like 1 or 2 people working on something that requires a full team. How dare you fall off my desk?
I'm sorry.
I just look over and you're just on my desk and teeter off like a child. Fall. Like, I know I should be worried, but damn you to hell for doing that in the first place. The fuck was I, oh, right. Like, you've heard of, everyone knows about the E.T. game from back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I remember learning that that was one dude who made that.
Oh yeah.
And
what he was trying to do would have been crazy on the Atari.
God, he didn't have someone else there to help him. He didn't have anyone else there, even to just stop and say, "Hey, maybe this isn't going to pan out."
And he was given only a few weeks to do it.
Considering that, that's actually the fact that he made a game that was, in a very technical sense, playable.
Yeah, I mean, you can beat it.
Yeah,
Not easily, but you can do it.
It has functioning controls, and there is an end to it that you can reach, theoretically.
Yeah. It
And
is
like
technically a game.
It's kind of like a game jam game, but like without the tech or resources to be able to do what people do in game jams.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what working at Atari was like, from what I understand.
Jesus Christ.
That's why there's so many Atari games. They had, like, their team of devs, however many there were, and each one was put on a game, and they had to finish it in whatever amount of time, which was usually way too short.
Fucking... I feel like that's still the case. Like, it's... We're still giving devs these games, these projects where we want the games to be more and more detailed and realistic and just visually overwhelming.
Yeah.
And not enough time to be able to do something like that.
Yeah. And a lot of it comes down to cost. Like, you have to be able to pay your devs and all that. You got to be able to afford the equipment and the licenses and all that. And it gets expensive the longer it takes to make the game. But like, the expectations are usually way too high for what's given.
Yeah, just imagining like the poor devs who their whole assignment is having to realistically design a human's face, you know?
Yeah.
And like that's all they do because that's going to take up so much work.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, it just we don't pay them enough to do that, and we expect too much.
I mean, let's just say there's a reason why there's only a couple of new monsters every update of Whispering Hills. So we only have one 3D artist.
It'd be insane to ask that much of one person.
Yeah.
And like even with a full team of people, that would still be a lot to ask.
Yeah, there's a lot of studios will outsource or use pre-made assets, which are then edited to look better for the game. Because that's just too much for any team to make all from scratch in that amount of time.
God.
I could spend
Go ahead.
I could spend a solid week just designing one building. And if that means that we're either going to have to copy-paste that building everywhere, or find more buildings somewhere else. Because that's just not a lot of time.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, this expectation that every game is going to look incredibly detailed and everything's going to just... Like, I will gladly take more games with simple visuals, you know?
Oh yeah, give me another Wind Waker. Like...
Give me... cel-shaded or pixel or something. Just, you don't have to... Not every game has to look like Ghost of Tsushima or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Which are both fucking insane visually.
Oh yeah, like, eventually I want to make my own, like, horror game. Like a full-on original horror game.
Fuck yeah.
And I wouldn't push a small team to do anything more than, like, PS2 GameCube style. Like, it'd just be unrealistic.
Right? Well, like, there's this one dev that I've been kind of following, and their whole thing is every game they make is in that PS1 visual style.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's a big trend in like itch.io freebie games recently is simplified PS1 era visuals.
Yeah.
But just running on modern computers, so they end up running really well and you can put a lot in them.
If you've ever seen Valheim, that has that PS1 style for the textures and models, but uses modern lighting engines. A modern lighting engine, which makes it look amazing. Even though
I didn't know that.
Even though the rest of the visuals are just cheap PS1 style.
Man, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That one's been getting a lot of hype recently, and it's recommended every time I log on.
I would highly suggest it. It's good.
I remember you suggesting it back, excuse me again, I am so sorry. You recommended it back when you still lived in town, and I wasn't sure at the time, but like, every time, excuse me again, what did I eat something before I came in here? Just every time it's suggested to me, I just remember that. I'm just like, maybe it's time I play it. I just have to actually do it now.
Oh man, if we could get a couple more people, we could do a pretty decent series on it, I think.
Oh, it sounds awesome.
It's definitely not one to play with only 2 people, though. It gets hard.
Oh, yeah? Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, every time you defeat a boss, the difficulty ramps up.
Oh, shit. Of course it does. I love survival games, but I always have to question that. It's just like, no, don't hurt me like this. And then I play it again later, as if it never mattered in the first place.
Yeah, the way they do the progression, it feels like you are getting stronger as you complete things.
Yeah.
It's a survival game, so it can get a little grindy at times.
Yeah. I was playing The Forest recently for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, I made a decent amount of progress and got like a good base camp set up and made it so I could handle the enemies in the starting area. And then I had the audacity to like walk 5 feet out of the starting area and some fucking mutants showed up and started destroying my stuff.
Yep.
It's like,
that's
wow.
The Forest.
It was awful. Like, I still love it, but like, why?
I don't think I've done this yet.
Really?
There's a secret over here.
Oh, holy shit. Is it like an E-Tank?
I think it's a missile expansion.
Oh.
But the more of those I have, the better. Nope, looks like I got it already.
Oh, well, never mind then.
When did that happen? Oh well.
Just one of the many times we've just been playing and it just subconsciously secret located. After a while, it just kind of possesses you, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Ghosts.
god damn Chozo ghosts. Gozos.
Get out of here. Chosts. Sounds like a new name for like a Chad.
I don't want to be here. Look at all these chosts hanging around. It's Chozos wearing like backwards caps and stuff.
Looking like frat boys.
Looking like frat boys. Just comes up and pushes you for no reason, like, what's up, dude?
It's kind of what
God
they do,
damn
though.
it. The Chozos? I guess.
These Chozo
yeah.
ghosts. They just show up and you're like, oh, good.
Here, have my number. Here, have my number. Like, no, get away from me. I've heard some incredible pickup lines. And by incredible, I mean, why did you think you should say that to my face? Instead of just keeping that to yourself until you die.
Oh man, I recently heard a really bad one, which I thought was hilarious, but I can't remember it now.
It's an art. Pickup lines are an art form. Unlike pickup artists who do not practice art, they practice swindling.
Yeah. No, that pickup line basically was like, "Hey baby, are you something something? 'Cause man, this sucks." It was like,
oh my god. I feel like we're missing the key steps that make
Yeah.
it sound like a decent pickup line. But it just sounds like an acknowledgement, like, man, this sucks, right? I'm just gonna leave.
that's basically how it felt.
Oh my
Why
god.
do I have to go the long way? God damn it.
I actually had someone try the Space Pants line on me once.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Hey baby, are you wearing space pants? 'Cause your butt is out of this world.
Wow.
That's a classic one. Like, and someone tried that on me, and I was wearing a dress at the time, and I just was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I think I remember what the line was. It was like,
I'll go
"Hey,
for
babe.
it.
Hey baby, did you fall from heaven? Because man, it looks like that hurt."
Like they just eject halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what? Depending on the guy or girl or whatever, that might work as a
Right.
pickup line.
I would
if you-
like that. That would... Man, you make me laugh. That's a good way to start a conversation.
That's the best way to start. If you can make someone laugh, you don't, it's not like a home run from there, but like you've gotten a good foot in the door.
Yeah.
You don't want their first response to be like disgust.
You go away, nerd.
I've never heard that one, it's fine. God damn it. I don't even say anything, I just walk up holding like I think everybody doing something so stereotypically nerdy. Just like holding a D&D rulebook. They're just like, no. I'm just rejecting this out of principle. Like, oh, well,
Well, I guess I'll just go home then. All right.
I didn't want to be here in the first place. Who even drinks? Where am I? Holy shit. I guess being gay or bi or whatever and like flirting with someone is a very different experience than attempting to do that as a straight man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to tell to straight men aside from just don't be a creep.
Basically, yeah.
It's you good over there?
No, dying.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry.
All right, we're making good progress. 30 minutes in, I've only found one artifact.
Oh God.
Yeah, I forgot
Are we
about
30
travel
minutes
times.
in?
Yeah,
I believe in us. I believe in you.
travel times. It takes a long time to get between places.
It's even like if you know where everything is and you have the skill to do it, it's still like you still have to like work your way there.
Yeah.
And that's where the size of the map starts to sink in, just like, oh God.
Now I gotta go all the way back there. Shit.
I gotta go for a walk. Fuck this. I don't play video games to go on a walk, Kojima.
I still gotta play Death Stranding.
I made it a fair portion through. I know if I kept playing, I'd probably like be getting. Maybe I'm already halfway through. I don't know, but I can't convince myself to do it.
Oh yeah, no, I don't expect to beat it, but I want to at least experience Death Stranding.
The walking is fine.
The walking is all you do.
The walking's all you got. Well, there's stealth and a little bit of combat, and by a little bit I mean like once in a blue moon.
Fucking war wasps, get out of here.
War wasps?
Yeah,
That's an awesome name.
they're wasps. Wasps of war.
That's like the name of my new fucking indie metal band. No one went to our shows. We got canceled immediately. I didn't even get a publisher, but someone's calling me saying I failed him. It's just a real train wreck.
Got a nice following in Russia, though.
Oh God, that's right. Oh man, I don't know how to explain this, but
Don't.
my dad. Oh, what? Go ahead.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's the only details you get. Fanboys in Russia and my dad. The rest you have to parse out for yourself. People of the world.
Where's the last symbol?
In there? Nope. Fucking, is it on any of the other pillars, maybe?
Nah, I've checked all of them.
What about that wall if you scan it?
Look, it's right there, right above where I looked.
It's right. Oh, fuck me.
Hooray.
It's not on the pillar. Looks at the pillar. Shit. To be fair, I've had that moment.
At least it was
Especially-
the next one that I checked.
I know, right? If it had been a while and then you checked again and saw it on the pillar, that would have been heartbreaking. Oh, sweet God, these guys. I'm used to seeing them in 2D, but seeing them in 3D fucks me up.
Whoops.
Oh.
Why did I roll backward?
Oh.
Sometimes the
Maybe it was
controls will
like-
just reverse on you.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. If
Oh.
you stop, it reverses sometimes.
That sounds like an awful, awful thing.
Yeah.
I just processed that when you blow up when you use the bombs to jump up, it blows up what you're sitting on.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't mulligan it.
Yep.
Oh, I saw that. An invisible man? Sleeping in my bed?
I ain't afraid of a bed.
Let me tell you something.
I can't believe that Neil Cicerega was the guy who made Potter Puppet Pals, The Ultimate Showdown, bustin', in like every fucking early internet thing that everyone loves.
Right. Chances are, if there's something early from the internet that you really, really liked and it had music involved, yeah, it was Neil.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Hey, he's funny.
And he's
though.
like, he is, and he's really good at what he does, and he has actual musical chops.
Oh yeah.
It's disgusting. It's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. All right, these guys are being real chotes. They're being real chosts right now.
This room is too big for these guys.
Yeah, because they'll fuck off to the complete other side of the room where you can't even see them anymore.
Oh no, what's happening?
Oh, that's happening on your end too? That's not just
Okay,
me?
we're back.
Oh, okay.
What?
That was
okay, cool.
weird.
We're good. Everything's fine.
All right. Okay. Yep. Party Central. Fucking, okay, yeah. I was looking at the stream for a second just to be safe.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, these guys, they attack you, they kill your family, they are your family, and
Maybe.
they fucking... maybe.
Have I ever even
Just
scanned
every
one?
time. That's a great question, actually.
Where the fuck is he?
Well, they're invisible most of the time, aren't they?
Yeah, but you can still get a scan on him.
Like, I just want every goddamn time Samus sees one to just be like, Father. Papa.
Could you get the fuck back over here, please?
Please, sir.
Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, I scanned it.
Oh, there you go. God, what a dick. Like, it's the zipping around that drives me nuts.
Yeah.
And I get it, they're like alien
There's another
ghosts
one?
with psychic powers. There's more than one?
Yeah, there were 3. Or maybe 4.
Oh. How do you kill a ghost?
Because it's not really a ghost.
Oh. Oh. Like, I get that they're metaphysical, psychic alien ghosts, but they drive me insane.
Yeah, I think the scan says that they're just some sort of energy being that took on the form of a Chozo.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. Alright, that said that the artifact of the wild was in the sun. Oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering what you were doing.
I was messing with the stream while that cutscene happened.
Oh, okay, okay. I noticed you went quiet and sat still for a sec, but I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah.
And I decided to not ask.
YouTube decided that the streaming software wasn't good enough again.
It's not good enough. It's never going to be good enough. Okay, that's not too many more.
Life Giver. That's the light tower. I know where that is, more or less.
Okay. Yeah. I believe in you.
Yeah, it's this one all the way over here.
Oh,
That's not that far away.
that's true. It could be much worse. It's just knowing how much goddamn walking. Like pathologic levels.
That is a game I don't think I'm ever gonna play.
I've played it. It's a game that hates you.
Yeah.
It hates you for being present.
I've been watching some guys play this game called Muck.
I have that one downloaded for some fucking reason. I have no idea when I did that.
Huh.
How does it look? What kind of game is it?
It's a roguelike survival sim in the style of like totally accurate battle simulator,
Oh my god.
and it's intentionally made as hard as possible.
That sounds like to the point of it just being comically awful.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Apparently the dev will stream his progress developing it, and when people start complaining that it's hard, he makes it harder.
Then stop or people complaining on purpose at this point. Just
Yeah.
like, make it harder. We can handle it.
It still looks really fun though.
looks cool. Like, I don't remember when I was looking at it, I saw screenshots. I was like, this is so bizarre, but I don't remember anything about this. And do I have the fortitude? Do I have the patience? I mean, I have it downloaded, so I guess, yeah.
If it's
I have the time, if nothing else.
If it's free, I might try it out later tonight.
Yeah.
If not, gonna have to wait until I get a paycheck.
I think it's free. I don't remember spending money on
these fuckers are back.
Chozo
Fucking
Ghostos?
life.
They can't. They're literally... They're dead. That's like the most cruel thing you could yell at a ghost. Jesus. Imagine being like a ghost hunter, just get a life! Like, immediately you're torn apart by a dozen ghosts.
Oh man, Phasmophobia, that would be another one to play.
Oh my fucking god, I've been wanting to try that. Silas has been wanting to try it too.
I gotta actually get the money for it though.
Yeah,
and
listen.
Bastion wanted to play it at one point.
That's a whole group of people right there.
Hell yeah.
If I get a good paycheck at any point, or like a mystery sponsor who sends me $1 million in unmarked bills. What?
Behind the dumpster.
Behind the dumpster, yes, exactly. They'll know the one. Then I will absolutely buy like a 4-pack of the game to give to everybody. Just for fun. Just for funsies.
Yeah.
Is it actually scary? I've only seen a little bit of gameplay because I didn't want to, like, wear myself out on it before ever even getting to play it.
I'm not the person to judge that.
Fair enough. Good point. Wow, you're just literally going to destroy the tower.
Yes.
It's not good enough for you.
It's fine. It's too tall. It's not up to code.
You know what is up to code? Blowing it up while it's still standing, and also I'm in it.
Yeah.
I feel as if... Oh, this fucking J.J. Abrams?
I did that on
Sorry.
purpose just so you couldn't see that one block.
What a dick. I feel like that actually, like when we were in here before, the glare did fuck you up on something.
Does that mean I've already done this?
I don't think you've gotten this collectible, but...
Well, there's nowhere
Maybe
else to
you
go,
have?
so I guess I have.
Look up? Can you look up?
There's nowhere else to go.
What the Oh my god, we've been here.
I think that was where the taser was.
We've been here.
Where I need to go is down here.
Oh. You think you're supposed to climb it, but you're supposed to go below it.
Yeah.
Up? Oh. I was gonna say, if we were in the completely wrong part of the map where we'd already gotten this one, and we just wasted what precious time we have on this, that was gonna break my fucking heart.
Alright, where's the next one? Fuck if I know.
Mystery. Fuck.
I guess I'm gonna go back to the crater and see if there's a hint that I missed.
How long is it gonna take to get back to the crater?
Shouldn't be long. There is one place that I want to stop first, though.
Okay. Is it somewhere that you think will have an artifact, or is it just like...
It's either an artifact or a missile expansion, or it's some sort of upgrade, for sure.
Okay.
It's like, I still need the flamethrower, I think. Do I still need
the flamethrower? Yes,
I do.
Okay. The taser, the flamethrower, the taser, the ice thrower, the flame taser. I remember you using that taser right after you got it. It's a fucking monster.
Oh yeah, but it drains your missiles so fast.
Jesus.
There. Let's see. Where is it? It's Where I got the charge beam? This room.
Okay. Oh yeah, because there's the elevator out.
Yeah. That's not far away.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Okay. I feel like if they do release this for the Switch and I get a chance to play it, I'm gonna know more than I should going in.
Yeah,
just because of this.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
No, I think it'll help.
One of the best
Because I
things
think
about
otherwise
Metroid,
I would have very much struggled, especially here.
Yeah. One of the best things about Metroid is that slow build-up to becoming incredibly OP.
Just hitting the point where you're like way too good for the enemies that are in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Man. When that's handled right, it's just such a cool, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. I guess it's just a nice sense of progression that actually makes you feel involved in the world.
Yeah.
Oh. And I don't know, I like it more than just the standard grind in a lot of the games.
Yeah. No, I love the progression in search action games.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, is that a title for it now?
Yeah, it's what some dev who worked on either Metroid or Castlevania was like, yeah, it's search action. That's what we're calling it.
I mean, shit, that works.
I don't know how long ago that was, but it happened, and people refused to say it, even though it's a much better title.
Than Metroidvania.
Yeah. It's more descriptive and doesn't mean that you have to know the other two games.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know. Even people who don't, like, know Metroid or Castlevania seem to, like, just understand inherently what a Metroidvania is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Although I guess that's just from how frequently it's been said.
Yeah, it was a missile expansion. Oh well, I needed that.
Oh. I mean, it still helps.
Because that final boss is going to take all of the missiles I can get.
God. The Metroid Prime.
What? No, that's not the final boss.
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. The meta Daisy Ridley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show up and Rey from Star Wars is there. But like flying and acting like Ridley otherwise.
The Macho Man Randy Savage dragons.
Jesus Christ. Those things haunt my nightmares.
I love that mod so much.
You
Step into a Slim Jim.
You just get thrown across the map. Oh man, Macho Man. What are you doing here?
I was never into wrestling as a kid, but all the stuff that I've learned on the internet about wrestling just makes me want to go back and watch a bunch of the old stuff. 'Cause it sounds nuts.
It's complete madness. A friend of mine and a coworker both like are super into it, and I've seen a little bit because of that. And it's live action anime.
Yeah, basically.
It's so bizarre. Especially like just watching the people try to like do these plot beats, but they're not actors and there's no real writers involved.
Yeah.
And that's how you get one guy yelling, he tried to pull a fuck on me. You heard of that?
Yeah, I think I heard that one.
Jesus Christ. I think a lot of people use that as a shining example of why you should go in with kind of a plan. As far as writing goes. Okay.
The stream's throwing a warning for some reason.
Uh-oh. It looks good on my end.
Yeah, it's saying the bitrate's too low.
Hmm.
but it shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, everything should be working out just fine tech-wise.
YouTube,
Computer might just be full of crap.
I am using that bitrate that you want me to use.
Oh, screen just went black on. Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Screen's okay. Oh my god.
All right, we're good. Everything's fine.
Okay, cool. I only know about a handful of wrestlers. Randy Savage, fucking Ric Flair,
Hulk Hogan,
Hulk Hogan,
Dwayne the John Rockson.
John who?
Dwayne the John Rockson.
John Rock Dwayneson. He just comes out as like Bizarro the Rock. Me star in Disney movie? That's just wrong.
I like The Rock though. He makes the funny.
He's great. I love him and John Cena both. For completely, not completely different reasons, but like, just they have very different energies and yet are somehow exactly the same.
Yeah. And it's yelling about the bitrate again. I think too many people are on the internet right now.
The internet has too many people. Everyone stop. No one can use the internet except for us and our viewers. Excuse me.
Okay, restart the stream, see if that helps. It did. Okay.
Oh, hurrah!
Sometimes it fixes it, sometimes it doesn't.
Right. Oh, God. I know you don't really... well, I know you're mixed on superhero stuff. Have you seen The Suicide Squad?
Not the first one, and I've heard that the second one's a lot better.
I've seen both because, well, with the first one, all I can say is that I just kind of hate myself. But I saw the second one, and, like, it took me a little bit to digest it. Like, at first I was like, I don't know, that might have been too violent for me. And then I watched it, like, 4 other times over the next week. So, good movie.
So it's good. Yeah, I did just miss a couple of hints.
Okay. Well, wasn't there another one that you didn't have the clue for?
Yeah, I'm looking for it. They conveniently placed all of these right above where I can easily see them.
So you have to peek up a little bit and be like,
Yeah. I think
that one right there?
Yeah, it's supposed to be here, but it doesn't show yet.
Oh, does it only show up after you've collected the rest or something?
I don't know. I remember
probably
when I used to do this, I would always end up with missing 4 heads, and would just never get them. But that's fine. I got the hint for the next one.
I hate when I wake up and I'm missing 4 heads.
Warrior.
Anyway.
Okay, gotta go to the mines.
Oh, the mines.
Who's ready to go all the way back through the underwater frigate again?
Oh, no more! Okay. Fine. But, what was I talking? Oh yeah, John Cena and everybody, and Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I watched it a total of like 5 times, I think. And I'd probably watch it again, except that now I know it too well and I need to wait long enough for my memory to fade. He plays like the worst character in the entire movie on purpose. Like he's written to be terrible. But like it's John Cena, so you spend the whole time just kind of like, you bastard, I love you, but you're a dick. And
somehow I'm missing. Oh, here it is. Never mind.
What are you missing? Oh, okay.
I forgot where the entrance to this door is.
For shame. God, if only there was like a really what's what I'm looking for here? Obtrusive? Yeah, a really obtrusive waypoint that was there the whole time you were playing. Me, bitter against modern game design? Never.
I mean, I get it. Sometimes having those waypoints is nice. But, like...
Yeah.
I like the way Breath of the Wild did it, where it's as unintrusive as possible.
Exactly. And, like, in cases like Breath of the Wild, where the world is so massive that you need the assistance, that's fine. And they did it in a cool way.
Yeah. You place your own waypoints. If there's a quest waypoint, it shows up on the map and nowhere else. Like, it works.
Yeah. And, I feel like a game with unnecessary... that showed that you don't always need a waypoint was Outer Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Because it has a waypoint, except that, like... I don't know how to describe this. The game's world designs are reasonably sized, and... like, have enough landmarks and recognizable assets that you should just... I often end up ignoring the waypoints anyway and just going around where I need to go.
Yeah. That's kind of how I play Skyrim, just because I've been everywhere so often.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you shouldn't assist the player at all, but, like, trust players to just know what they're doing, I guess?
Yeah. And I like that trend of, like, showing what can and can't be interacted with in certain ways, like putting yellow on a climbable object, or making drops shiny.
It's nice. Because otherwise you just run around the whole game just angry at everything.
Yeah. Like, give the player a hand, but don't lead them everywhere. Let them figure it out.
Exactly. Let me fumble like an asshole into a corner where there's nothing.
Yeah.
And just sit there like an idiot for too long.
Also, put secrets under the stairs.
Put secrets under the stairs. I hate it when I'm playing a game that's like Fallout.
Yeah.
And there's like a stairwell and there's nothing, even though they have the stairwell go down further than it needs to, but there's nothing for you to do once you get down there.
Yeah. Like, just fill that shit chock full of something. If there's not really any secrets you can put in, just make it lootables or things like that. Like,
yeah.
give me worthless garbage.
Just make it...
I want to feel like I found something, even if it's nothing.
That's one issue I have thus far with Stalker.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good about it. You'll go into a corner that the game didn't expect you, or that the devs did expect you to go to, but like it's kind of out of the way, and you get maybe a cool gun or an artifact or something.
Yeah. But
most of the time, you just find an empty stairwell and disappointment.
Yeah.
Sorry, he was just being very polite. I don't feel like opening my mouth today. And then you were behind him for too long and he freaked out.
He hit me on the way up, though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
What an asshole. Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
I had a moment in Stalker the last time I played it that made me quit playing for a little bit because I was just pissed.
Yeah, I haven't played Stalker in a while.
Yeah?
It's maybe just a little too slow for me.
Yeah, I can get that. I love it, but I definitely at times feel like it needs something. I don't know what it needs, but it needs something.
Yeah.
More role-playing elements, more enemy variety.
Yeah.
Although I got to a part where mutants start showing up, and it's a nice change of pace.
Oh, good. So the mutants aren't just the weird animals running around.
No, there's some fucked up shit.
Okay, cool. So I just gotta play further to find those then.
Yeah. You'll eventually make it to like an underground lab or something.
Oh.
and it's mostly bandits, but it introduces a few of the like more interesting mutant enemies at that point.
Yeah.
Which was it actually scared me. It actually made me scream for a second when I was playing it. Ow. Dick. Sorry, I ran into the table.
So something you might notice on the Phazon suit is that, excluding the elevator cutscene, Samus has kind of this glow around her.
Yeah.
That's blown out of proportion a little bit because of the settings that I have in Dolphin, but it's to show that the suit is radioactive.
Oh shit! I wasn't sure if that was like intentional or like a weird bug, but like
It's
it makes
both.
sense that that's what it's for.
It's both intentional and a weird bug.
Oh well, there you have it, folks.
It's usually not as pronounced when you're playing on a proper GameCube.
Right. Just like with all the graphical settings change and stuff.
Yeah. Because
That's fair.
I have it stretched to 16:9 and at a higher internal resolution, so it just freaks out, blows up the effect.
I mean, makes sense.
Is that where I'm going? No,
Old games are not prepared.
Trying to find where I need to go. It was some sort of research center. Here it is.
Omega Research. There we go.
So you gotta go all the way to the green door, or green elevator, and then forward, basically.
Okay.
I can get to the green elevator from... Okay, yeah, I can just go up top here.
Okay. Sorry I got quiet. I was also reading the names of the rooms, just like curiosity kicked in.
I do like how the rooms are named.
It at least helps,
Yeah,
especially once you're at this point.
everything looks the same here.
Yeah.
Shit!
Sorry.
I missed
It's
the
not
tiny
funny
jump.
that you fell. It was the way you... Shit. God damn it.
Fuck yeah.
Just imagine Sam. Just imagine Samus saying that. And she falls off a ledge. A little too earnest, you know?
I mean, if I was playing a video game and the character did that, I would be like, yeah, I feel that.
Like any game where the character does respond like that when you die or something, or get hit, it just kind of adds to it, you know?
Yeah.
I think it was one of the Saints Rows where my character got shot, and he just did this prolonged, like... And I just wanted to be like, you know, I guess that's how I'd respond if I got shot. I can't really say that I'd do any better.
I want to play a game where if you get shot in the foot, you just kind of fall over and cry on the ground
Oh my god.
for a little bit.
Yeah, because that would suck. Oh my god, a game where whenever you get shot, you react how someone realistically would.
That'd be a difficult game. Motherfucker.
What? Oh. Is it... Are you... I know you're pressing the button. Is it like...
I'm just pressing
the
it
timing?
too late, yeah.
Okay. I think that's actually kind of how they made it with Rockstar's later games, like GTA 5 and stuff.
Yeah.
Was like, I noticed that when you're in a shootout and you hit an enemy, like in the leg, they'll kind of do this awkward... Oh my god.
Almost had it, though.
I know, I saw, like, that wasn't an indictment of you. That was like, I watched a character start to do it and then stop and then start again.
I double pressed the button.
Because, oh, okay, like you've done this enough times, it's just starting to like
Yeah.
twitch on you. Okay, and here.
Fucking.
What the fuck?
I did it again.
It's okay, it's okay.
I wasn't sure I made the first one, so I was like, oh, I'll just press it again. But I did make the first one.
One decisive click.
What if
Mm-hmm.
I came from down here instead?
Like you,
Nope. That definitely
Nope.
didn't work.
you know, because this was not made for that kind of control style. I think back in GTA 4 when they first started using the physics engines for like enemies like that, it included the player too, and I remember getting my character got shot in the arm. There you go. He got shot in the arm, and he started to basically ragdoll, and just kind of stumbled backwards and fell down the stairs. All I could do was just sit there as the player, just like, well, shit. That's probably what would happen. Thanks, I guess.
I love how 5 had the ragdoll button in single player.
Oh my god, I loved that, and I loved. I remember before I found out about that button, I would like run around, and I learned the exact right angle to jump, where if the character touched a surface, they would immediately ragdoll and flop onto the ground. It'd be a perfect noise of just like thwack, and they just drop like a sack of potatoes. It was so fucking good. I loved it.
Man, as much as I hate what GTA 5 has become, like it's got some good shit still.
Yeah, well, there's some stuff to love in the campaign, and I enjoyed parts of the multiplayer. I remember playing it together, and that was stupidly fun.
Yeah.
Especially because I think we just tried to do basic shit like. I think we tried to like rob a convenience store, you know?
It went horribly wrong.
It was a disaster.
I would have it no other way.
Exactly. Listen, if you're playing an online game like that, and it doesn't end in a disaster, are you doing it right? No. No. You fucked up. Ooh. God.
Rotating platforms.
Man, this is making me want to play a GTA and Red Dead.
Same.
Like,
But I don't
I
want
can't
to sit
really
here and install an 80 gig game again.
I know. I'm probably going to set it up to install, and then by the time I get around to actually playing it, I'll have forgotten why I did that.
Yeah.
God. And I won't be able to play any of their games going forward because I just hate Rockstar as a company, so I just have to enjoy what I have.
Yeah. I feel like it's not even entirely Rockstar's fault for a lot of the shit. Take-Two, their parent company, is really shitty.
Yeah, Take-Two is a fucking nightmare. Like, I don't know. Why do we even have game publishers?
Because it's hard to get things
To finance.
distributed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Marketing is difficult, etc.
They cause so many problems.
Wait a second. What am I looking at here? I did all that for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I needed to go.
Where? Oh, okay.
Wait, no it isn't. What the fuck?
Wait,
I
which
need to go through
room is
middle
the,
door. I'm gonna go check out that blue room, though.
Okay. It's blue abadi abado.
Yeah.
Wait, abadi abadoo? Damn it!
Yeah, sure. Dabba dee dabba die.
Dabba-dee dabba-dabba.
Doobity doo.
I'm blue abadi abba dabba dabba. Fubbada fubbada fubbada. Speaking of game companies disappointing me, I've been in a cyberpunk setting mood recently, and like, I just, even like once I have something that can run cyberpunk well, I just still feel weird.
It's not a good game.
I know, that's the other thing, is like, even beyond that, it's just kind of boring.
Nothing to do, the story doesn't matter, like, it's just not good.
It doesn't even make cool use of the cyberpunk setting, like...
They went from The Witcher to that.
It was like... They tried too hard to do too many different things, and... all those things were performance-based.
Yeah.
And they didn't even make that work.
I mean, it's a pretty game, that's for sure.
Yeah, aside from the children.
Well, yeah, the children aren't just small humans.
I am terrified by them. Like, I love thinking about that, though, because, like, there were little kids in The Witcher, right?
Yeah.
Like,
at least the third one.
Yeah, and they didn't look like that. They didn't look like these nightmare creatures.
No, they look like children.
Crazy how that works out.
But in Cyberpunk, they were just like, yeah, just take the regular adults and scale them down.
I showed someone who's never seen... Someone who's, like, kind of into video games, but hasn't played anything like The Witcher or whatever, and didn't know about Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
And I showed them a picture of the children. They just gave me this look like I'd shown them something out of a Cronenberg film, you know? Just that level of body horror, just terror. It's like, I feel like that says a lot.
And I get that a lot of it was upper management being really shitty. Otherwise, they probably would have made it a lot better, but still. Oh, here's the flamethrower.
Hey there! Oh, the fucking flamethrower! I've heard a lot about you. You better live up to my mile-high expectations. Ugh. Sorry.
It's a flamethrower.
Oh. I don't know what I expected. God damn it. God, now I need to replay GTA, I need to replay, Red Dead and replay The Witcher. That's too many games on top of all the new games I have.
Man, The Witcher, it's an excellent game, but also kind of disappointing to me.
Really?
I wanted more of the actually tracking down and hunting the monsters, stuff like that.
Yes. Yes, I can agree with that. I really love The Witcher, and I wanted to love it more, and I didn't.
I know where I'm going, game. Thank you. Yes, I'm aware.
Oh my god. Like, hey, just so you know, this temple you've been going to this whole time, you might have forgotten where it was. It's okay, we got your back. I don't know if this is going to be like a controversial opinion or not, but I watched the first 2 episodes of The Witcher show on Netflix. Finally, after all these years. And I wasn't actually super into it. Like,
give it a little more time. It gets better.
Okay.
Despite what the comments on your Facebook post say.
Well, I mean, one of the people who was commenting, I posted about not liking the first 2 episodes of The Witcher, and like, someone commented on it, basically just backing up what I was saying it was terrible. The person who said that read all the books.
Oh yeah,
and played the games and stuff.
It's probably awful compared to the books, but
That's kind of the vibe I got from the first episode. Was like, I think the plot of the first episode was supposed to be a lot more fleshed out,
Yeah.
but because it wasn't, it just kind of made everyone look like an idiot.
Yeah. No, it definitely has its issues, but I think it's a lot better than the first 2 episodes make it out to be.
Yeah, well, because like the first episode is introducing you to the world and one of the primary characters, and the second episode is introducing you to another primary character and adding a C plot to the whole thing.
Yeah. And it does not get anywhere near as convoluted as Game of Thrones did.
Yeah. Sorry, I just looked at the comments. Samus's HUD. There's an artifact that needs your help. I'll mark it on your map. Fucking gatekeeping warlock.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. God damn it. I have nightmares about Preston Garvey telling me that they need my help.
At this point, I try to do all the settlement stuff before even meeting Garvey, because I just don't want to deal with him. Or I'll go to Nuka World first and become a raider, so he's like, nope, I don't want to talk to you.
You kill people. That's fucked up.
I'm like, I would have done that anyway.
I can't even do it. Like my I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing or an autism thing or whatever, but every time I play that game and I just want to enjoy running around in the post-apocalypse, and instead I see that list of things to do.
Yeah.
The second they start telling me... Oh, go ahead.
To be honest, I just avoid Concord altogether, partially because there's so many lying figures, but also because I just don't want to deal with Garvey. I'll find the one settlement that I want to use as my home base, build that up, and then that's it.
God. Yeah, because...
I'll unlock other settlements and just scrap everything and send it to my main workshop.
Right? And this... I think that says a lot for me. Like, the story is so poorly written, you don't even have, like, an in-game universe reason for wanting to interact with Garvey. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. He's there.
You're one of the transparently good options, I know.
Like, I don't think I've ever completed the main quest.
Yeah. I did for the railroad. But, like... It was just so bad, and I looked at the game and was like, wow, I could replay this and be, like, in the Institute or the Brotherhood of Steel, and I thought about it for 2 seconds and went, nope, and just...
It wouldn't change anything. It's just some people would think you're an asshole and some wouldn't.
Yeah. I briefly managed to get minorly invested in the plot. How far did you get?
I'd met Father, and then was like, yeah, it's fine. I don't
I had one moment of investment where, after meeting Father and learning everything about him, I then went to the railroad, and they told me that on the next mission I would have to kill Father.
Yeah.
And I actually had this moment where I decided to just betray them, because, you know, the whole plot is that you're looking for your son.
Yeah.
And I went back to him, and he dies either way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just...
So your choices don't matter.
Exactly! Your choices don't matter. They never did.
So what's even the point, then?
I don't know. My running theory is that Bethesda knew they wanted to make their story better, so they, I feel like they tried to take notes from what New Vegas did and just made it, like, really crazy sci-fi with the different factions and, like, the big battle that, like, you determine the fate of and stuff, but, like, they didn't pick up any of the intimate details of the writing.
Yeah.
It's like they only saw the surface details of the different factions and stuff and didn't see like the deeper story meanings and like the various things that can happen to characters based on even the most minor of decisions you make.
Yeah.
God. This is basically just my way of saying I love Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's good, but it's hard to keep playing, for me anyway.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. It has a lot of because of the limited time they had to work on it. Like, it has a lot of the same issues as like Fallout 3.
Yeah, which is also hard for me to keep playing.
Yeah.
Even though I love
I think
that one.
like, yeah, I think I like New Vegas just a bit better, and that makes it easier for me to keep going.
Yeah.
But like, I guess that's why I like Outer Worlds as much as I do. Is it's that same kind of just good writing that I expect from Obsidian, but in a better package.
Yeah. And I've got to play Outer Worlds at some point.
It's really good. It's not as open as Fallout, which I was kind of disappointed by, but
yeah,
it's smaller worlds, you know?
Yeah.
And they're making a sequel, which is
sweet.
Exactly. Obsidian's doing a whole bunch of stuff recently that I've been really interested in.
Yeah, Grounded's good. Needs more work still, but it's good.
Like, for me, it's already like top tier survival, even with the state it's in.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so many smart things they've done to make the game playable.
I got Grounded and Valheim about the same time, and I think I like Valheim a lot more.
Oh, how could this be?
But Grounded is still fantastic. If they add more stuff, then it's gonna really push it over the top.
I know they've like... Oh, go ahead.
I'm supposed to fight this guy, but I don't know how to open his pod.
Is there like something on the control panel you can scan?
Maybe you gotta go up and do it.
Oh, and then you'll like see a whole little thing where he comes out of his cage and he's been doing just fine.
Yeah, something like that.
Just gonna ignore my Mr. Brightside reference. All right, it's fine. I can live with that.
Good. I'm glad.
Just start crying on stream. Why not?
Cool. That didn't do anything for me. Well, what the fuck?
What the fucking dick biscuits?
Gross. That wasn't
dick biscuits?
Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't filter that one before it came out. Is that a good thing to say? Sure, why not? Just go for it. Okay. Oh, God.
Maybe I just gotta fucking blast it.
Maybe?
Nope.
I thought that worked for a second.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. Tell me more, I guess. Oh. There's wax everywhere. Why is there wax everywhere?
That's odd.
Listen. I can't explain the inner workings of my life because I don't understand them. But it pisses me off. There we go. Okay, everything's fine again.
What the hell? Maybe
What?
I'm in the wrong
How?
room.
Scan that guy?
Yeah, he's the same thing. He's just unit number 2.
What the fuck? But this is the research lab, right?
Unless there's another research lab.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, we just got the Metroid quarantine.
Yeah, this seems like it has to be it. Like, I can't imagine what else it would be.
I might have to look something up. Oh.
Oh, Google.
Either that or waste everyone's time for the next 40 minutes.
I mean, that's fair. You should Bing it.
No.
Okay, no one's gonna talk to me about Bing. I was playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and there are bounty hunters, and their names are kind of procedural.
Yeah.
And I met one whose name was Bing. And I have it saved on my PS4, just a screenshot of Bing defeated. I think someone else was named like Flip Flap or something.
Okay, it's
That is
research, not Omega research.
Oh wait, so there's like a different research?
I guess.
Fucking what else is there in this world?
Fucking, I wish this map was just a little easier to control. Yeah, it was in this room.
Elite. Oh, it's okay. We got this. We're on the right path now. I guess like Bing and Flip Flap aren't actually that out of the question in a world with Darth Icky and Darth Tyrannus and
Yeah.
Darth.
It sounds right for Star Wars.
It does, doesn't it? And don't forget Darth Maul's brother. Have you heard of his brother?
Oh, who's that?
Savage Press. I wish I was making that up.
At least they tried to
He's one of
pronounce
my-
it different.
Hmm?
At least they tried to pronounce it different.
Yeah, and they got who did they get to play him? Clancy Brown.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they got Clancy Brown to play him, and it like helps you take him seriously. But then every once in a while, then someone will say his name, and you're just like, oh God, right. Your name is Savage Press. Who did this?
Where the hell am I going?
His God-given
That's not the
name.
right way.
You
wandering
check
around aimlessly
me?
again.
Hmm?
I'm wandering around aimlessly again.
Fuck. I mean,
I needed to go over here.
okay, there we go. Did your brain start to enter like autopilot mode, just like go through door?
Basically, yeah.
I understand. Which is the worst when you're like trying to do something in a game.
I was watching Star Trek Enterprise and I saw an episode with Clancy Brown in it.
Really?
Yeah, he plays some rebel dude.
Dude, awesome.
He and the captain play sports ball on his home planet in the desert.
What?
Yeah, they play sports
Who did
ball.
And which fucking Star Trek was this?
Enterprise, the one with Scott Bakula.
Scott Bakula and fucking Clancy Brown playing sports ball.
Right?
Please tell me they had dumb little outfits.
Of course they did.
I need to see this. This sounds incredible.
One of the many reasons why I love Star Trek is that it doesn't take itself entirely seriously.
Yeah, I mean, like, the writing stands for itself if they do it right. They don't need to make everything look super, like, edgy sci-fi real.
Yeah.
God. I want more Star Trek, but I want good Star Trek, you know?
Get rid of Alex Kurtzman.
Is he the one? Did he write fucking Discovery?
Yep. And
God.
Into Darkness.
God, Into Darkness. What a fucking pile. Like, sorry, that was the most honest statement, I think. That's the most honest opinion I've given on this.
They're not good. They won't be good. There was never any chance of
Like-
goodness.
Yeah. Especially just... Into Darkness was just gonna be a remake of Wrath of Khan, and there were aspects of it that I liked, as in specific scenes were directed well,
Yeah.
but like on an overall scale,
Yeah, it's...
I just don't really care for it.
I have seen a bunch of interviews with the cast and crew of the new Star Trek series. Discovery, Lower Decks, all those. They're really
Yeah,
into it.
Lower
Like,
Decks.
Lower Decks turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's great, but it's definitely watchable.
That's extremely surprising. It just looks like Star Trek flavored Rick and Morty.
It ended up not being that. It starts out that way, but eventually the characters actually grow and develop.
Oh. Well, shit. Okay.
Yeah. Don't have high
Sorry, you were gonna
expectations
say.
if you watch it though. It's not great. It misses a
Yeah,
lot.
trust me. If I
misses
end
a
up
lot.
watching it, I'm not going into it being like, this is going to be incredible. I'll know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, it missed a lot of the points, but it's fine.
Yeah. You were saying something about the cast for Star Trek stuff recently?
The cast and crew, the ones who are not Alex
Yeah.
Kurtzman, you can tell they're really huge fans and they want to do as well as they can. But it feels like they're being limited by Kurtzman's weird vision.
Right. Because, like, showrunners, you know, again, shows, movies, video games are collaborative processes. Blah, blah, blah. But, Jesus, that's so stupid.
Top tier comedy.
I'm a professional. Do not try this at home. Proceeds to just, like, blah, blah.
Flails around for 20 minutes. And that's my show. I'll be here all week.
Okay. Oh, man, you guys must think I'm great. What's with the pitchforks? Oh, God. Fuck. Right. Like it's a collaborative thing, so you'll have things where actors try their best and individual writers will sometimes spruce stuff up, but there's always going to be someone who's in charge of directing it all, of managing it all, and that person in the end has the most influence.
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Fortunately, Lower Decks was not... Kurtzman didn't have much to do with that other than he was the producer. So it was able to grow despite any of his past work.
That's good.
So I have high hopes for the future of that, but the first season's not the best example of what Star Trek could be.
Man, it feels like with Star Trek and Star Wars, we have a similar problem of being spearheaded by someone who maybe means well, but doesn't have the best vision.
Yeah.
And at least for the movies with Star Wars, and kind of... Okay. So Star Wars has a newer show called Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Kind of a Yeah.
That's a word.
You're right. It's kind of a continuation of Clone Wars, but like in the in-between times.
Oh, okay.
And it's good, but okay, it's about the gruff main characters, specifically our gruff central character, who for whatever reason finds himself on the run from the Empire and has to protect a small child who has some unknown important destiny.
So it's The Mandalorian.
Yes.
Okay.
It's animated, slightly better written Mandalorian.
Great. Glad they have original
And, like,
ideas.
It was so weird because I like the show. Like, I think in terms of like Star Wars stuff, it's not at the bottom or anything, but it's like even amongst the animated stuff, I'm like, it's all right.
Yeah.
But like, it's so clearly the same idea.
Yeah. They're like, oh, people love Baby Yoda. Let's just do that again.
Yeah, let's do a baby clone. I'm like, okay, sure. And it's kind of episodic, and there's like, I don't know how to describe it. It just, it kind of startled me just how stark it was, you know?
Yeah.
Which is so, it feels so weird to like say any of this, considering that I do in the end. I like it. It's fine. But that sounds so like passive, like diplomatic. God. And with Star Trek, it's that the problem is that they have the direction of Alex Kurtzman, and just I don't know. Maybe there just needs to be some kind of change up to these things, you know?
Yeah.
I guess with Star Wars, it's easy, get it away from Disney, but
Bring back the old creative directors as advisors and actually listen to them.
Yeah. And that goes for Star Trek as well, really.
Yeah. With any series, long-running series.
Exactly. I think there's something really, really uncertain about passing along a series to fans.
Yeah.
Like, fans mean well and can do good work, but fans also...
Fans write fan fiction.
Yeah, fans can be kind of blinded by, you know, well, their fandom.
And that's not
Which is
always
how...
a bad thing.
Oh,
I've
go
read
ahead.
some fantastic fan fiction, like... It's just... You gotta know exactly what it is that you're doing
Yeah.
when you take the reins.
Because when you are just writing your fan fiction, you can afford to have it be a little just what you want to see, a little bit just like your own very personal vision. But in like a continuation of a long-running series sense, it needs to be a little bit more controlled.
Yeah. Make it like the original, introduce something new.
Yeah. Like, that's my biggest complaint with the sequel trilogy for Star Wars is like, Abrams is clearly a huge fan of Star Wars, but he kinda lets that limit him, and he ends up just basically the first movie's a remake.
Yeah.
And he stayed such a huge fan that he made sure that the third movie had like a dramatic family reveal, and Palpatine was back, and
Yeah.
it felt very reductive.
It was the same film with a different cast.
Pretty much, yeah. And dumber writing. At least for Rise of Skywalker, holy shit. They have to use like a weird sword map thing to find a hidden room on the wreckage of the Death Star.
Oh, of course.
That's been in the ocean for 30 years.
That's reasonable.
So, you know. Yeah. And it's the Death Star. People mistook it for a moon. But somehow pointing out from the outside a random spot on the Death Star and saying, there, is enough for you to find the hidden treasure room?
There are many reasons why I dislike Star Wars, and that sort of thing's one of them.
Oh, God. I think...
But then again,
I can
Star
put
Trek
it-
has its
Oh, good.
fucking stupid shit too, so... Like, it's...
Yeah, I think...
Yeah.
Your story can be stupid, but I think it's just about... It's just about, like... What is it about? It's just about making sure that the viewer is invested enough in the story and that everything takes them away enough.
Well, I
that
wasn't looking
they
for
don't
that,
really...
but I guess I'll take it.
Oh, shit, hey! What a good day this has become.
Was that the one that I didn't have a hint for? Because that would be fantastic.
That would be amazing. The 10th of 12.
I don't think it was.
Nope.
Yeah, no. It was the one right
No.
next to it.
Paladin Alexander Anderson. I fucking love that name. Says, hey Rose, have you seen the trailer for the animated show Star Wars Visions? I have, and I'm so fucking pumped for it. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't. I generally don't follow Star Wars news.
That's okay. This one's kind of weird as far as Star Wars news goes. It's anime directors and studios, like big anime studios too, like Trigger, doing their own take on like one-off episodic Star Wars stories.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Oh!
I might give that one a watch. That one sounds interesting.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be based on like. I mean, obviously it's based on lore, but it's not super based on the movies and stuff, so you can just kind of enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
See, that's... when I imagine people making Star Wars projects, I like the interconnected stuff, but that's what I think of.
Yeah, I want to see more about the world of Star Wars. Like, what's that weird alien in the background? What's his deal? What does he do?
Yeah. That is actually why I like the Clone Wars show, is it has a lot of world building.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one a watch at some point.
Yeah, oh yeah, we were talking about that. You just gotta get through the
I don't think
like
I've done
first couple seasons. Wait. This looks familiar.
Yeah, I've been in the room, but I haven't done the puzzle here.
Oh, okay, cool. I think I'm gonna... Man, I remember one time we were hanging out with like a whole group of people, and we watched an episode or two of... I think it was Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
That's the one with the Ferengi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I fucking adored it. Like, it was so corny and fun and smart at the same time.
And that's exactly why I like Star Wars, or Star Trek, excuse me.
That's valid. That's why I liked the original series and why I liked Next Generation.
Yeah.
And didn't like the Next Generation movies.
The movies aren't that bad. They're
I just...
definitely worse than the show, but...
Yeah, I guess when I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking of the first one where Kirk shows up and then dies in a rock slide.
Yep, rocks fall, everyone dies, the movie.
Which is so fucking stupid and disrespectful.
They had to get rid of him for real somehow.
I know, but like...
it could have been cooler.
He was already dead in canon, so they brought him back and then killed him in a stupid way? Like, what the fuck? And Nemesis, which wasn't awful, but I always just see it as like... That one time they tried to do Wrath of Khan, but with Tom Hardy.
And also Data dies.
And also Data dies, but Lore is there, and it's implied that Lore is like...
Oh, Lore wasn't there. No, Lore had been killed off previously.
Oh, I thought Lore was there for some reason.
I don't remember if he was killed off toward the end of the show, or if it was in one of the movies.
Okay. It might have been the same movie, because I vaguely remember him being present, but like...
There was
or at least his corpse was.
There was a third android, the B4 unit.
Oh, there was... Oh, wait, was it like a different android that also looked like Data?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking of then.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I
that's
liked
not
it.
supposed to happen. Okay.
Oh. Man, that was precarious.
Oh good, no shadow to lead me here. Cool. Missed it.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Let's see, I want to watch Deep Space Nine. Who was the captain in Deep Space Nine? Was that Janeway?
That was Cisco.
That was Cisco, okay.
Yeah, Janeway was Voyager.
Which one's Voyager? Is Voyager good?
Voyager's good. It has a lot of inconsistencies, which makes me dislike it in many ways, but it's one of my favorite series.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more actiony, it's more fun. It's a lot more like the original series.
That sounds fun to me, actually. Like, I kind of just want that.
I'd highly suggest it, but don't take its lore as the canon.
Right. Just enjoy it as its own thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, they will go back on their own established rules so many times.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess over the course of writing a show, that's just kind of how it works sometimes, but it can be avoided.
Yeah, I mean, look at Deep Space Nine. It never goes
Yeah,
back
look
on
at
its
Deep-
own rules.
Yeah.
Or when it does, it makes
Man.
sense.
Yeah, like it's rewriting the rules, but in an interesting way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Yep. There
Alright,
we
just
go.
go for it. Yeah. Oh man.
Missile expansion.
Oh man. Well, I mean, missile expansion's a good thing.
I really need those, so I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess just since we're in like the end game, when it's not an artifact, I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a little different.
Like, normally I would have at least 200 missiles by now.
Right.
Probably more than that, so I'm a little behind.
Yeah, well, I mean, trying to play the game for the stream, you know?
Yeah, I can't go backtracking when I'm like, oh wait, there's a missile expansion over there.
I mean, honestly, let's see. We have 20 minutes till the end of this.
I can get one more artifact for sure.
Yeah. Almost forgot, like, next week there won't be a stream. At least I won't be streaming.
Yeah, there's not going to be a stream. Maybe I'll do some development streaming, but it's not going to be games.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, but like when we get back, we'll be able to finish this.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully. Yeah.
With like 3 artifacts left, yeah, no problem.
Fuck yeah. We'll be able to finish this, and then like, I don't know, we have an idea of what game we want to play next.
Probably going to be Silent Hill 3.
Yeah. I was uncertain if I should like say anything or if it should just happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty set on Silent Hill 3, so unless something goes
Same.
horribly wrong, that's the one we're going to play.
And I'm so fucking excited for it. Like, I had a chance to play it recently. I was like, no, I want this to be like a fresh experience again, you know?
Do you want to take the reins for that one?
Oh, maybe. Oh.
Because you can hook up a controller and you can play it on my computer via Parsec.
Oh, fuck, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tempting. I'll have to think about that.
All right.
Cause like Sorry, just Silent Hill 3 held a special place in my heart.
Yeah, it's good.
That intro fucked me up the first time I played it.
Man, I love how it ties up the story with Harry Mason and all that. Like,
Yeah.
it finishes the Cult saga, ties it all together, and just leaves room for other ways for the series to grow.
Exactly. Like it felt. It was a really smart sequel. Like that's such an unsexy way to describe it, but it was just a smart sequel. Like really good setup and like writing and
Yeah. Coming right after
God.
Silent Hill 2, I think, was probably the perfect time. Because like
Yeah.
Silent Hill 2 gives us this little look at how the town affects other people, and then we go back
Exactly.
to the main cult stuff and why all this is happening.
Yeah, like it's not just this localized thing, you know, like it can affect, well, I mean, it is literally localized, but it's not just like a few people, like it can affect just about anyone so long as they have a reason.
Yeah. If you have a reason to be punished and a reason to go to the town, you're going to go to the town and be punished.
And if you do things well, you might actually come out of it okay.
Or
But-
you won't. Even
At
if you do
all.
things well.
Yeah, God. I love that franchise. God damn it, every day.
Yeah.
Every day I'm fucking pissed about, Silent Hills. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop being mad about that.
Yeah. I really hope those rumors about how Konami's trying to get it to work out are true, but I very much doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I think
Or the rumor
I
was
want to
Sony
say that
was,
Konami. Oh, go ahead.
the rumor was Sony was trying to make Konami work it out, but I doubt
Yeah.
that's gonna happen.
That'd be nice. It just like I guess just it frustrates me because Konami has all these things I love, and
They decided pachinko machines are the way of the future.
they just ignore it. And when they don't ignore it, they do really, really bad shit with it nowadays. Like, fucking, they gave Contra a new entry, but it was that Contra twin stick shooter for the Switch and stuff, and it was crap.
I keep wanting to say hardcore, but that hardcore was a different one.
It was something like Hard Ops. I don't like that as a name.
It was something like that, though. There is apparently the new mobile Contra is pretty good. But it's a mobile game, so I'm not going to touch it.
Yeah, exactly. God knows what fucking insidious shit they put in there.
Yeah. Play the first level, then pay us $10. Then play the next level, then pay us $10.
Yeah. After those sons of bitches did Metal Gear Survive with, like, save slots you have to pay money for.
Oh, man.
I'm not playing a mobile game from them. Fuck that.
Yeah. If I go to Japan, I might try one of the pachinko machines. But
maybe.
That's a very large if.
Yeah, it's because it's... I don't know. I do know that, like, following firing Kojima, they haven't been as financially successful as they thought they would be.
Yeah.
Which I hate to admit that makes me feel a little bit like, just, I don't know. It's this flagrant disregard for art and for fun.
Yeah.
Just, why not have fun? Just play a game and have fun. Why don't you calm down?
Oh, I'm at the place where I need to be. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
What the hell? One of the effects just looked really weird.
Oh? I didn't see it. Hold on,
like
I have the stream going on my other phone. On my other phone.
Your other phone? You have two phones?
Yup, that's me. Two-phone McGee. Rosie two phones. There we go.
For a while, I worked for a moving company, and everyone at that company listened to the same music, except for me, of course.
Yeah.
And one of the songs involved dude bragging about how he has two phones for different things. You know.
Is it like?
It's a rap. Like it's a rap song, a gangster rap song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
wait, so was it like?
There it is.
Oh, there. Oh, hey. Look. Well, look who it is.
It was funny because I was on the way back from working at one of the houses, and this old white guy driving the truck is hearing this song, and he goes, "How many songs does this guy have? So far, we're on 6."
What?
Every time the dude would say that he has two phones, he would describe what they were for, but use different words each time.
Oh my god! So the guy just has like, God, that's such a random thing to have happen.
Right?
Oh man!
I just love
was that back when you lived?
That was back when I lived in town.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like something that would happen here.
Yeah. It was just funny. This old white guy is just like, how many phones does this guy have?
I love old white people here, just deciphering the things they say.
Okay, good.
God.
Gotta go to Phendrana. That's where the next one is. We're already on the way there.
Okay. Is there a save on the way?
Yeah. So that's probably where we're gonna wrap up for the day.
Okay. How much, okay, let's say that you, like, finish up collecting stuff off screen, how much would there be enough left to fill another stream, or do you think, like...
So there's 2 bosses and 1 small area.
Right, okay.
Probably looking at an hour and a half tops, if I get everything done in one try.
Okay, cool. then yeah, let's just fucking wing it in the next one and just go with it.
Yeah.
God, this asshole again.
Worst case scenario,
call
I
me-
update my save to have Metroid 1 installed, and we just play a little bit of Metroid 1.
Oh, that'd be fucking cool.
I'm really bad at it, so don't expect me to get anywhere.
It's hard. I played it recently and I was no good.
It's even harder on a GameCube controller with a crappy-ass D-pad.
I'm just used to so many modern amenities. Listen here, you. Frankly, this is unprofessional and I don't have to take it.
Modern anemones.
Alright, I'll admit it, I sound like an asshole, but fuck you anyway. Wise guy, eh? The fuck was I was gonna say something and that completely made me forget. Oh. Amenities, is that it? Yeah, let's just say that's it and stop making fun of me.
And so Rose breaks down and cries on stream again. Twice in one day.
Wow, crazy, right? Listen, I can dish it. I can't take it. I think Andy called me out on that earlier because I was just laying into them, and they just did one minor insult back, and I was like, I was doing like the white woman mouth agape, just like, oh, how could you? And I couldn't say anything. I was actually kind of upset, and they were just like, dude. You've insinuated horrible things about me this whole time, but this is the line? I'll admit it's not fair. I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, I know where this is. Cool. So that's not
Okay, cool.
What's the next one? We already have that one.
Okay.
Okay, that's also in Findrana, so then it's just this one that we don't know where it is.
Okay, and we could look that one up. It wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
Shit, I think we could clear that all. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, it's too far away to get to by the end of the stream today, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Do we want to? I know it's a little early. Do we want to go ahead and say like we'll continue this later?
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
so-
if there are any other save points on the way, that'd be easiest. But like,
No, I don't.
It
Well,
feel weird.
there is, but it'd take a little while to get to.
longer than we have.
Probably.
Ugh.
Because
Ugh.
Samus walks at 1 speed,
Yeah.
which is
The s-
decent, but not quite fast enough.
Walking around at the speed of Samus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
get it.
So I guess we'll call that a wrap for today. Thanks for joining in, guys. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Have fun. Don't miss us too much next week.
Oh,
I'll
we
cry
also
only a little.
We also forgot to say, for the time being, streams are going to be on Tuesdays now, just to
Yes.
work with schedules a little better. So it'll be next Tuesday, or Tuesday after next.
Tuesday after next.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Have a good night, everyone.
see ya.